Hi guys, my name is Jenoah and I'm going to create a game. The game is about you being a miner whose goal it is to get as much and as good as possible materials out of the ground. There will be a few obstacles which make it harder to reach the better ores, but can give you more reward if you evade them, and since it will be a mobile game, I tend to keep it fairly simplistic regarding the graphics and somewhat for the gameplay. Anyway, let's get started. I started by creating a new 2D Unity project. I do not have a good name for it now, so I will probably change it later down in development, but if you have any suggestions, just leave them down in the comments and I will take a look at them. Thanks. And then I changed some basic settings, such as the build platform and the color space. I set up the game view and then was able to start developing the game. I first started with creating a basic square sprite that I could use for some prototype interface. The art will be covered later on, so I didn't worry about how good it looked. The screen basically consists out of tiles, the player and the sky. The tiles will be set to a fixed amount per row, which will be shown on screen, and these tiles can be mined away. If you mine them away, you make way for the player, but you can also get something in return depending on the tile. This can vary from nothing to gems to, well, death. So here is a very basic overview of what I want to generate through the code. It's just a ground with grass on top. And yeah, okay, the player of course. Now that we have the ground and the player, I wanted to have a gradient sky. So I went to another project, grabbed the shader from there and put it into this project. With the basic visuals in place, it was time to do some coding. And it didn't work. So I made it work, but I had some positioning problems. But now it does work. It basically just generates some tiles of dirt. And that's it. Now that we have some basic generation of the play area, there needed to be some interaction. So I made a script which should give the player the ability to destroy a tile, aka mining. And of course I thought that this would be a fairly quick thing to do. But boy oh boy, what was I wrong. See, when I tried to mine a block, nothing happened, so I thought that I did something wrong in the code. I wish it was, because then it would be a quick fix, but no, of course not. I spent half an hour browsing the internet only to find out that I added a 3D collider instead of a 2D collider. Finally, there are some results. The blocks now disappear when you click on them, and thus the game has some mining functionality. For now you can just mine dirt, so I added the grass block next, which will only generate on the topmost layer. There is a problem however. Every block can be mined disregarding the player's position, so I added some code to the mining script that checks if the player is not obstructed by another block and if the player is in range as well. To properly test this feature, I needed to create some basic player and camera movement first. Unlike the mine function, this came out fairly quickly and I'm happy with the camera movement for now. Anyway, that's all I've got for this video. If you have any suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comments, and thumbs up and your subscription are appreciated. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.